In the heart of the whispering pines forest, where the secrets of ages past murmur in the wind, an old, dilapidated mansion stands as an eerie testament to a bygone era. Lost amidst the labyrinth of towering pines and cloaked in the timeless whispers of the wind, the mansion echoes a sense of melancholic nostalgia. Blackwood Manor, as it's known, is a spectral relic of an era long forgotten. With its Gothic architecture and weathered facade, it stirs a sense of curiosity and dread. Its ominous silhouette, chiseled by the fleeting moonlight, taints the forest with an eerie presence. The mansion, entwined in the grasp of nature's elements, perseveres against the test of time. It stands firm, resolute, casting long, deep shadows that play tricks on the eyes. It's said to be inhabited by restless spirits, apparitions of those who found themselves at the mercy of an untimely death within its Gothic confines. Glowing with the spectral aura of supernatural tales and legends, Blackwood Manor is a beacon of mysteries, casting long, grasping shadows against the moonlit sky. It's said to be haunted by the restless spirits of those who have met their untimely demise within its walls. The saga of Blackwood Manor first took root many decades ago. Lord Reginald Blackwood, a reclusive aristocrat with a mysterious penchant towards obscure arts, was the visionary behind its construction. Blackwood wasn't your typical aristocracy. His demeanour, his fascination and his interests were peculiar and distinctive. A man of immense wealth and considerable influence, he preferred solitude to socialising, shunning the company of his peers for the comforts of his private study. His alleged obsession with the occult, however, was what truly set tongues wagging. He was supposedly engrossed in occult practices, much to the surprised trepidation of his contemporaries. The mansion he created was not merely a home, it was believed to be a sanctuary for his cryptic practices. Rumours spread like wildfire of dark rituals being conducted under the veil of nightfall. Stories of nefarious dealings with entities unknown were whispered from one generation to the next, instilling a sense of chilling dread among the local villagers. Whispers of these dark rituals under the cover of night and sinister deals with the unknown have echoed through the local villages for years. As the years turned into decades, tales of strange happenings at Blackwood Manor only grew. Whispers of the manor's dark past were passed down through generations, heightening the mystery that shrouded the old stone walls. It wasn't just the stories that sparked the curiosity of brave hearts and adventurous souls. It was also the peculiar phenomena that seemed to occur without explanation. Eerie lights would flicker and in the windows as if lit by unseen inhabitants. Ghostly apparitions were said to glide effortlessly through the ancient halls, their spectral forms barely visible in the dim light. Their silent presence was a constant reminder of the manor's grim history. Blood-curdling screams echoed from the depths of the surrounding forest, startling even the bravest of locals. The nocturnal cries were so horrifying that they chilled the blood of anyone who dared to venture close to the manor after dark. Despite the warnings and the bone-chilling tales, there were those who found themselves drawn to the mansion's sinister allure. It was as if the manor itself held a bewitching power, curiosity overpowering their fear. One such group of brave or perhaps foolish youths ventured into the Whispering Pines forest, resolute in their quest to uncover the age-old mysteries that lay hidden behind the legends of Blackwood Manor. The dense foliage of the forest, barely concealing the ominous darkness, echoed the whispers of countless stories that had been passed down through generations. The group consisted of a diverse and committed collective, each member driven by their own unique motivation and intrigue. Among them was Sarah, a young woman with an insatiable curiosity and a fascination for the unexplained. She was guided by her passion for unravelling the supernatural, her eyes always aglow with the thrill of the hunt for the unknown. Sarah was accompanied by her friend Alex, a staunch pragmatist, who, despite his skepticism, had joined her on this daring adventure. Alex was always the voice of reason, his disbelief clashing with Sarah's unwavering faith in the paranormal. Their resolve was palpable, their spirits unbroken as they delved deeper into the forest. The telltale crunch of leaves beneath their feet, the distant hoot of an owl, only added to the unsettling atmosphere. Yet their determination didn't waver. Unyielding and unafraid, they pressed on to reveal the enigmatic truth behind the infamous legends and tales of the haunted Blackwood Manor. Among them was Sarah, a young woman fascinated by the supernatural, and her skeptical friend Alex. As they began their journey towards the infamous Blackwood Manor, a bone-chilling wind rustled through the aged trees, sending shivers down their spines. The moonlight, struggling to penetrate through the dense, leafy canopy, cast unnerving shadows that danced with their every move. Their hearts pounded in their chests, echoing the rhythm of uncertainty and fear. The rusted iron gates to the manor stood intimidatingly in the gloom of the night, their once grandeur now lost in the tangles of creepers and moss. Each creak echoed like a warning as they pushed open the gates, a warning they chose to ignore, their resolve unwavering. They stepped onto the overgrown path, the untrimmed grass brushing against their legs, every step stirring a symphony of crunches under their feet. Abandoned garden ornaments peered from the undergrowth, staring at them with hollow stares. The mansion, veiled in the darkness, loomed ominously before them. Its haunting silhouette seemed to be watching them, adding to their growing unease. Against all instincts, they continued to walk, ignoring the palpable sense of foreboding. A lone owl hooted in the distance, its mournful cry swallowed by the eerie silence. But they continued, their destination beckoning them. The mansion's front door, a testament to past glories and present decay, awaited their arrival. As they reached out to knock, they realized they were irrevocably committed. Ignoring the sense of foreboding, they pushed open the door and stepped inside. Inside, the mansion was a picture of decay. An oppressive silence hung heavy in the air, broken only by the distant hoot of an owl or the occasional creaking of the dilapidated wooden floors under their feet. Each room they entered was more hauntingly beautiful than the last, filled with remnants of a past glory, now tarnished and forgotten. The furniture was cloaked in white sheets, like ghosts frozen in time, while the ornate chandeliers hung low, burdened by years of dust and neglect. Moonlight filtered through the cracked windows, an ethereal glow that danced and played with the forms of the forsaken house. Its light traced the outlines of portrait paintings and antique artifacts, casting eerie shadows that danced across the faded wallpaper. The shadows seemed to awaken the mansion, breathing life into its forgotten corners and echoing tales of past grandeur and subsequent abandonment. Every creak echoed in the vast expansiveness, every minor rustle amplified by the stillness of the night. Sarah led the group deeper into the mansion, her senses tingling with anticipation. Room after room, they explored the sprawling mansion, each one more unsettling and eerie than the last. The mansion, a haunted structure of yesteryears, loomed like a spectre in the moonlight, casting long, chilling shadows across its vast premises. The once vibrant walls now bore a gloomy aura, draped with age-old portraits, each face more haunting than the other. The cold air of the mansion was heavy with an unsettling sense of dread, as if breathing in the stories and secrets trapped within the ornate walls for centuries. They ventured from a room with cobweb-draped chandeliers to another laden with dust-coated books. The aroma of ancient wooden furniture, mixed with the pungent scent of mildew, pervaded the air. The echoes of their footsteps were the only sound breaking the desolate silence. In the grand ballroom, an ancient piano, its keys coated in dust, lay in the corner. It seemed untouched for years, a relic from a time long past. Suddenly, it started playing a haunting melody, each note cutting through the silence like a cold knife. They froze in astonishment, their hearts pounding in their chests. Sarah, her eyes wide with fear and curiosity, reached out. A mix of hesitation and determination in her gaze, she touched the keys. The melody grew louder, resonating through the cavernous room, sending shivers down their spines. In the grand ballroom, an ancient piano, its keys coated in dust, played a haunting melody as Sarah reached out to touch them. Their nerves frayed, they pressed on, determined to uncover the secrets of Blackwood Manor. But as they delved deeper into the mansion, they soon realized they were not alone. Whispers echoed in the darkness, growing louder and more insistent. Shadows darted at the edges of their vision, elusive and fleeting, and then the nightmares began. Sarah awoke to find herself alone in an unfamiliar room. The air was thick with decay, and the walls pulsed with a malevolent energy. She called out for her friends, but her cries echoed unanswered. As she stumbled through the mansion, ghostly figures lurked in the shadows, their hollow eyes devoid of life. The mansion seemed to close in around her, trapping her in a nightmarish maze. But driven by fear and desperation, Sarah pressed on, determined to find her friends and escape the clutches of the haunted Blackwood Manor. But will she succeed? Or will she become another ghostly resident of Blackwood Manor, her story whispered among the trees of Whispering Pines? Only time will tell.